What's up, y'all? It's your boy Moto, and we back at the markets, baby. Uh, I think it's been a minute since I recorded, so it's probably been like I don't know, since my last video. It's probably been like a week. So here we go. I do got some older clips. I don't know if I'm gonna put them in because I don't know if I'm gonna go over them. I'm gonna be honest. But I may not, whatever. But right now, let's go over some setups, and then I go over some trades that I lost. Yeah, this morning or Sunday. So first, let's talk about these setups, right? So start off with G Shelf. Now the pound has been gaining strength. So I picked this area here because of this daily fair value gap. Also, this is a nice point of structure. So I believe, if we get up into this range, if we show a sign of weakening, so like any morning star pattern, evening star pattern, would it be? And then if I just see it engulfing supported by volume, so any of my entry signals I need to see here. If we blow past this, then I just look for a break and retest, and then a continuation. So it just depends on it just depends on what we do when we get there. And then for I got one for U Chef. Now I was in for a sale for U Chef, but it got me out of there. But now to see that, we breaking structure now, made that lower high, higher high. So I'm expecting us to kind of retest back into this zone, and then a continuation. So simple setups. Just going off current market structure and momentum right now. So that's kind of what I'm playing off of. Also, I am in a Euro Poland trade. I got in here. I just want to see us kind of go zone to zone here, kind of consolidation zone to consolidating zone. Well, I just want to go to the next zone that has been consolidating in. So I got in around like here, like around 3. It's like around, I don't know, it's like 3 a.m. So I'm looking for that to continue. And also from last week, I'm in a GJ trade still. So, we seeing how this go. I'm gonna just let my trades trade. This week just being more confident into my confirmations and things, and not overthinking this stuff. I'm pretty decent at this, so I don't have to overthink. Just trade the markets how I've been trading it, and just be confident. I've been losing lately, but most of my losses are because of I may hopped out too early, a little bit of FOMO, but also trading the news. I've been really getting screwed trading the news. So, maybe these 2 weeks I'm gonna change it up, and yeah, let's just see how I go. But first, we always gonna be confident in our trade ability. So let's talk about the trades that I'm losing currently, that I lost. So I did lose this. I did lose a gold trade for about $71. That's on my 5K. On my 25K, I did lose U Chef Sunday, and then this gold. This silver. Sometime this morning, whatever time. And yeah, then my other in a trade right now, still in the Euro Poland, and so we'll see how this go. And yeah, and I had U Chef, and I was in U Chef on my personal account, so I lost that. Lost a couple dollars there. So yeah, man. That's all I got right now until the market get to our zones. You know, hey, I'm gonna just be chilling. So I'll give y'all updates. Yeah, it's about 8:44. Um, didn't get into any trades this morning. Didn't really see any setups that I fell in love with, so I was like, whatever. So, we're still in this Euro Poland trade. Um, yeah, that's it, man. Um, but no lie, man. This morning was kind of a tough morning, man. Dude, like, man, I've been getting my butt kicked the last month. Like, and I understand why I'm losing. I take notes on my trading. Um, I understand the psychological part and everything. So yeah, I know what I gotta change, but within the middle of changing or just being better at things, um, man, when it ain't working out for you, it's just like, man, it's just like, what the heck? you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had one of them thoughts where it was just like, should I just keep doing this stuff? Like, is this like, and it's crazy. You do this for 5 years. It's like you would think you would be past that point of thinking, but like I really wasn't, man. Like I'm seeing my Euro Poland trade go down. I'm looking at all my losses. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh man, it's like, dude. But that's me really just being emotional, and that's just and that's just me being just being pessimistic, pessimistic, right? That's just me being pessimistic. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just looking at all the bad things, because what the things I was thinking about, it wasn't like it wasn't true, but that don't mean there has to be something that stopped me, and I never quit this stuff, you know what I mean? And the reason I would never quit it is just because I know I can do it. So, you know, so I just had that moment, you just had a moment sometimes, at least for me, man. I had a moment sometimes where I'm just like, man, do I need to, bro, this stuff need to work out. like, like, what's up, man? And then, like I said, I ain't had no setup. My setups wasn't there, so it was the whole fear of missing out. Like, dang, now I ain't gonna make no money today. But I got myself together. I understand that was my mind speaking. I understand it wasn't aligned with my soul. So, I just had to get my mind back aligned. Took a, just kind of chilled out today. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now I'm ready to get back at it. And I'm very glad and I'm very proud of myself for not taking them trades. Uh, yeah, I'm proud of myself for not taking them trades this morning. Um, yeah, that's part of being a trader too. Knowing when not to trade, and I'm just really starting to understand. A lot of these psychological behaviors. Um, it's also a win towards you as a trader. So I'm gonna be okay. Um, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna let this Euro Poland trade play out. I don't really know if like how much room I got left to lose. So on this 10K account. So, but it's part of the game, and yeah, I'll be back up London session, and she. I got some news. Okay, so we lost an account, right? We lost my 10K. Um, man, it was tough. You know what I mean? I wasn't happy about this, man. I wasn't happy at all, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Like I really didn't. You know, July since I got this account, since the start of July, bro, I just been getting my ass kicked, man. I just been getting my butt kicked, dude. It's a 37 win rate, so it's like it's crazy because that's pretty decent. But I've been getting my ass kicked, man. I mean, you know, um, just look, man. I've been getting my butt kicked, man. You know, I understand what I'm going wrong. I understand what I'm doing wrong. Even the last trade I lost was the UJ trade. That was a margin call. So should have paid attention to that. Probably could have risked less and actually uh, got some money. Um, but I did learn a lot from this. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I low key got emotional about this shit, bro. Like this morning, it was just like, man, like it's just like, bro, you try every day and then you go through your downs and then you dust yourself off and you trying to attack it again and then you just get hit again and you go through a barrier just to meet another barrier. You know what I mean? And you still recovering from the last barrier, but you got to break through this one. So man, it was kind of tough this morning, bro. But I just got to stick to it, man. Just stick to the way I trade. Just stick to it, man. I know my strategy is good. I just gotta be more aware of the certain circumstances. Um, I feel like so with UJ, I could have waited. Um, let's go to UJ. I'm also in this in this gold trade, but let's talk about UJ real quick. Let's talk about UJ. So I got in up in here, but I guess it was kind of close to my stop loss. Like I guess it got up here, and I wound up getting margin call. So I'm in this trade on my 5K, my 25K, in my personal account. So it's starting to do its thing. Um, but the reason I got into this, head and shoulder on the 4 hour, um, engulfing supported by volume, underneath the POC. We started getting rejections, and then on the hour, we also rejected. So I got in. I actually got in like here. Like I'm actually like this. It's actually something like, yeah. It's like this. I'm in a trade like this. I think I got in a little lower, maybe like here. So it's something like this. Um, so yeah, I mean I can just show you out here. Uh, yeah, right. And so that's UJ. And then I got into gold, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of iffy on this just because I didn't know if I got in during the right time because it was like five something, but the setup was there. So I was looking at gold earlier, New York session. I was looking at gold, and we started playing around here. So this line for me, I usually put it where liquidity could be sitting under. So we started moving around like this. I'm like, okay, I see this liquidity. I see the liquidity trap right there, and then I'm also seeing like this fair value gap. So I was gonna put a limit there, but I was like, whatever. And so when I came back looking at the charts, I seen how we was playing out. We did the head and shoulder here, and I was like, okay, cool. I like the setup. I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. I'm gonna just take my setups. I'm gonna take what I like, and be more pinpoint with everything, and just accept my consequences of my trades. Hey, it's part of the game, and just get better. Just pay attention. So right now, that's all I'm in right now. Um, and yeah, shoot. Like I said, we lost that account, man. Like I said, man, this the first time in a long time I actually just felt confused. Like you know, when you on this trading journey, you had a moments where you just like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and in them moments, you usually just being emotional, so you just kind of looking at everything in the worst possible light. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I was, bro. Very pessimistic. I was, nah, bro. But yeah. Also, I had to get out my Euro Poland trade because that one I got out. It would have stopped me out anyway, but I got out. So yeah, I mean that's what's going on now. Um, Probably do another update around London session or Asian session tonight. Man, yeah, bro. We just gonna go for it, bro. Fuck it, man. I'm going all in, bro. I know I can do this, and if you on this journey with me, hey, I know you can do it too. So, salute to the traders, the innovators, the money makers. Uh, 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 yeah, all that. So, peace. All right, y'all. It's your boy Modo, and we back at it. And we looking at this UJ trade right now. We looking at U Shelf and UJ. U Shelf, you see the structure change. We came, made a lower low. Now we're retesting this area, my area of interest, this resistance level, um, this price level, and I'm keeping my eye on this. And then UJ, looking for a sell for UJ. Um, we got close to a limit that I had about here. I had a limit like set here, but we just missed it. But now we kind of looking like we setting up for some more selling pressure. Like I said, we had the head and shoulder. You look at this head and shoulder here. Broke this level, broke this neckline, and I think fundamental wise, the yen is a little stronger right now. I think people are going towards the yen and shelf. I think the dollar is just losing strength. The dollar has been breaking certain areas for me, and so I think we can continue this downtrend. I look at the dollar to kind of be not a diversion, but kind of a confirmation. So if I understand the dollar's going down, I know it's gonna be weak against, um, you know, pound, Jappy, EU. EU. So, yeah. So I think we're gonna hop in this Jappy trade, man. It looked good. So 4 hour looked pretty decent. On the hour looked pretty decent. Coming off this EMA, hit it with volume, supported by volume. I said volume supported by volume, but and then golfing supported by volume. And yeah, I think we could do something. I think so. I'm just trying to be a lot more patient, just because, what I mean. You know how it is, man. You know what I mean. And it didn't really 100%. This not like this not like a perfect setup per se, because I didn't get hit in where I wanted to. And also, my stop loss is kind of close. I mean, it's not really, but I like to keep it above the shoulders. I love to keep it above the shoulders, but I might just keep it above this last week here, and take it, man. Take it at least here. I think we can at least make it down here. Take out this liquidity here and then fall to this next price level. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take this trade. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't really think about too much. I really waiting on this hour kind of close, but I'm about to actually leave, so I think that's too long. Then but I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna just take the trade. I like it. you chef ain't really give me what I want, but I mean I like it. You know, like I said, you know, I just gotta stick to my plan, man. I can't be wishy-washy. You know, when I see my setup, I just gotta take it. So, yeah, that's what we got right now. I think gold also got a nice setup too. Ah, fuck, I kind of missed out on it. This is exactly what I wanted. I really wanted us to reach it. If I was paying, oh my gosh, oh goodness, oh my goodness. I mean, I could still get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I mean, I just don't like the risk to reward, man. It's not nice for me. Damn, yeah, that's perfect. I mean, hitting off here and golf is supported by volume. Oh man, that's good. All right, the dog barking and shit, man. So I'm yeah, I'll let y'all know an update later.